Behind me is the Kidron Valley. Kidron Valley is located at the eastern edge of Jerusalem, between the Temple Mount and the Mount of Olives. And right in this valley, interesting biblical accounts have happened. In the Old Testament, this was the valley that King David had to cross to escape his wicked son Absalom, who was pursuing to kill him. The same valley that King Asa burned the pagan idols and the Asherah poles. Later on, the Kidron Valley will become a major cemetery in the time of King Josiah. In the same way, or in the same vein, in the New Testament, Jesus had to cross the Kidron Valley up into Jerusalem for his triumphal entry. Right after the Last Supper with his disciples, he will cross through the Kidron Valley up to the Mount of Olives. And so, in between the time of the Last Supper and his journey to Gethsemane, teaches his disciples and pray for them. In John 15 to John 17, we will see this account. When you study the life of Jesus, one of the things that stands out is the fact that everything Jesus did was to bring glory to the Father. Everything about his life did not bring any attention unto himself. All Jesus was concerned about was to bring glory to the Father. When you read John Piper's book, Let the Nations Hear, John Piper says that the ultimate goal of man is worship, not missions, because God is ultimate, not man. When all have been said and done, when we all are raptured into heaven, all we will do is to worship God. Missions will be over. There will not be need for missions. And so Jesus' life teaches us that exalting the Father was something that was important to him. All that he did was to bring exaltation to the Father. When we talk about exalting the Father, there are two factors that I want us to take cognizance of. Exalting the Father for who he is and what he has done. Also, exalting the Father in the way we live and how we relate to others. Jesus' life was intentional about doing these things. When you study Jesus' life, all he did was to bring exaltation to the Father. And so, the Westminster Catechism from 1647, it is written in there that the chief ultimate priority of man is to bring worship to the Father. I want to encourage you that all you do should be towards bringing worship to the Father, because without worshiping the Father and exalting him in all we do, our life becomes a bit stagnant. Our life loses its meaning. And so following Jesus means that living life through the lenses of doing all that we do to exalt the Father.